video will show you how to use the IBIS World or IBIS World database to learn more about the market related to the industry, your industry or topic. So to locate IBIS World, you can either visit the Management Databases page on your course guide and select Management Specialized Resources, or you can find it from the drop-down on the Hiram College Library website under Articles and Databases. Once you click on IBIS World, I will warn you that it's one of our slower databases. For some reason, it doesn't matter where you are, it takes a minute to load, so I've preloaded it here now. You are greeted when you enter by this search box, and you can search by that NAICS code that we've located before, or you can search by an industry name or a keyword. I will warn you that IBIS World does something a little bit different with its codes, and so you may not always find the best results when searching with your NAICS code. You can also use the menus up at the top by clicking on Industry Research and view things like your U.S. industry reports. I will say that we don't have access in our library to these specialized industry reports, so just be aware that that won't come up for you, but you could browse by using U.S. industry reports here. And as you can see, it is a little bit slower. And then it's sorted by NAICS number, and you can see some of the breakdowns here, and then you could select from there. You can also, as I mentioned, search, so I can search for insurance. And again, it's going to give me some suggestions along the way. I'm going to return to my health and medical insurance report. And as that loads, I can see quite a bit of information to answer my question about what the market looks like. So first, it can tell me I've got an industry definition, and that may be helpful to you. You can also look at your industry at a glance to see what's been happening, what some of the strengths, weaknesses, and opportunities are. You can see what's having a positive, mixed, and negative impact. You can also see key statistics over here with revenue growth, profit, and things like that. Also helpful is the industry outlook section, so I can learn more a little bit about what they're predicting. And this was updated in November 2021, so fairly recent at the time of the recording. You can also see more about the competitive landscape, so the competition that's happening in this industry. So for example, I might be interested in the barriers to entry if I'm interested in starting a new health or medical insurance industry. I can see that there. And then I can learn a little bit more by looking at things like major companies and what they are. Some operating conditions might be helpful as well to know what it might take to operate within this field. So that's just one way to search when using the IBIS World guide. And unlike all of the other databases, and my apologies, but this is the only one as of the recording of this video that you can actually just copy and paste the URL and it will take you back to your resource again, or at least it should. If you're accessing from off campus, it may not work, and if you are using it from off campus, please let me know, library@hiram.edu, and I'll show you how to access using a specialized link. But you can always get back to it from the library's homepage and start that way, and it will ask you to log in if you're off campus. The other thing that this does not do is provide you with an easy citation. So just be aware that you'll have to use your citation resources to cite this page yourself. If you have any questions about using IBIS World, please contact library.